Welcome to Beyond the Bounce with your hosts, Michai White,
And I'm Chris Rivers.
where we discuss everything from on-the-court brilliance to off-the-court strategy and potential impacts on the next level.
So come with us as we take a deeper dive into the dynamic world of basketball.
This is Beyond the Bounce, where the game goes beyond the court. Sponsored by KLH2O Alkaline Water.
And Crispy NYC. What's up, Kai? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Feeling crispy. I'm good.
Good. I'm excited. Episode 1, Beyond the Bounce.
Yes, sir.
But before we jump into what we really here to talk about, I got a question for you I want you to think about.
All right, bet.
Think about your life. You had one theme song that you would put to your life. What would it be?
Probably Anxiety Freestyle by Sleepy Hollow. It's like a chill vibe. Chill. I feel like I'm pretty calm.
Okay.
Outside the basketball court, I'm pretty calm as a person.
I haven't heard it, so I should check it out.
Yeah, I would recommend.
Okay. Do you freestyle?
No,
Don't every kid today rap?
No,
No?
nah. I mean, some try, but it's not successful for everyone.
All right, good to know. We don't have to jump into this episode, but I used to have bars back in my day. But we'll talk. What's so funny?
Nah.
Okay, I'm going to spit in a little bit. All right, but we're here. We're here to talk about your special moment. Episode 1, the commitment. You got some big life choices you've been pondering in the last few months, you and your family. 8th grade is coming to an end, and it's the time right now where you get to figure out where you're going to high school. And I'm excited to hear, because I know a lot of schools been pursuing you. But before you even announce what school you're going to, share with me some of the factors that you and your family have been talking about, some of the things you guys have been weighing to help you evaluate this process.
Well, one factor I would say is picking the right school for me. Like not going to where it's popular and where everybody's at and where all the hype is at. What school is right for me? Another factor is trying to distinguish like which coaches are telling the truth and which coaches are lying.
Definitely.
Because a lot of times a coach could tell you this, that, and the third. Oh, you're gonna come. This is gonna be what's happening, and then you get there, and it's the total opposite.
Ooh, I bet you've seen a lot of that talking to some of your friends.
Some of my friends, that I know on the circuit and stuff, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna play varsity, this, that, and the third. Then they're on JV, or I'm not gonna play this year, but I'm gonna play my second year, and then the second year they're not getting no run either way. So it's like a lot of the things that said will happen won't really happen. So those are two factors that have been weighing heavy on me.
So the decision you made that we're going to hear about in a few moments, that person you feel is telling you the truth and you believe in what they're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So let's talk about some of these schools. I know you probably had a dozen schools who would have been interested in you attending their school. Can you name a few of them that kind of made the final cut list?
Yeah, so I had a lot in New Jersey, in New York. In Jersey, Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic, Blair Academy, St. Benedict's, St. Mary's. In New York, Stepinac, Cardinal Hayes, St. Raymond's, just to name a few of them.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of historically powerhouses.
Yeah.
Did the color of the uniforms play any factor in your decision?
Not really. I mean, I would like it to, I like black and white. Like, I'm pretty simple. I like black and white. So, it doesn't play a huge factor. Like, I'm not going to decide my school based on jersey color, but.
What about getting your jersey number?
See, that's important. Like, I'm not
going
to.
That's y'all young dude stuff, man.
But I'm not.
When I hooped, you just got whatever the coach gave you. Whatever he gave you, you just put on you over pride. Y'all got to have y'all number.
Yeah, but it's like a good, feel good, play good thing. Like, again, I'm not going to choose, like, if I can't get number 3, I'm not going to go there. It's not that. But I would, have my number 3 on my back first year.
All right. So now that you've come to this decision, what role did your parents play in it?
Huge role. They were very free with it. They let me decide and feel out, and they gave their opinions and gave their advice, and they're not gonna let me screw up anything when they see something that's right. But they were very free with it. They let me have my own opinion and have my own voice and things. They let me do a lot of talking to the coaches. They let me doing a lot of.
That's not always the case in everybody's home.
Yep, they let me do a lot of like free mind thinking, and to be honest, it's a group decision, but they let it to be as majority my decision.
All right, because what I think we should remind people is you're choosing a school to go play basketball, but this is a major transition of your life. These next 4 years will catapult you into any place you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you afraid? Are you nervous?
After being in middle school these 4 years, I'm a little nervous. Like, what is it gonna be like? Because all my friends that I went to school with, and they come back and they talk to me, or I see them outside, and they tell me, "Oh, this happened to high school," and that happened to high school. I get a little nervous at times, but I feel I'll be good.
All right. How excited do you think the coach is going to be when he finds out?
I think he'll be really excited. I know he gonna be jumping off the walls. He'll be excited.
You're going to break a lot of hearts too, because I know you've been cooking on the made hoop circuit, and you played internationally last summer, and being one of the top combo guards, point guards. First off, do you label yourself
Point guard.
point guard?
Yeah.
Okay. Being one of the top point guards in the country in the class of 2028, someone would love to have you come in and run their team this fall.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only pick one school.
Fortunately, yeah.
And you sure you want to do it right now?
Let's go.
Now, Michai, before you announce what high school you'll be attending this fall, I know it wasn't the color of the uniforms, but give us some other factors that help you come to the final decision.
I have a list of priorities in my phone that I looked at, and I would go over with every high school that came new or I was deciding with. And one is like the likelihood of me being able to get on that floor and actually impact as a freshman. Like, for my first year, I don't want to waste my first year on the bench or playing 2 minutes here and there at the end of the game. Development is key. I always feel I got to continuously keep getting better over and over every year. Got to be something new, getting better. A coach that's going to hold me accountable and not just let me free roam and do whatever I want. Because I know when I get to that next level, which is college or the NBA, they're not just going to let you get away with everything. So they're going to be holding you accountable with everything you do. So those were 3 of the top priorities I kind of had on my list.
So let me run those back to you. One, you wanted a place where you can go boogie, where you can get on the court and you know you're going to be able to contribute to the team immediately.
Yeah.
2, you wanted a place where the coach was going to hold you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, development is the key.
Yep, development is very key.
I think those are tremendous factors. And maybe after we get off, you can show me the whole list on your phone.
No doubt. Mm-hmm. Now I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Over the years, you've worked with many athletes. I would want to know, like, growing up, what was their like thing that they would list the priorities that they had for schools?
I've been doing this a long time, so if I'm sitting here perplexed from it, it's because I'm thinking. A lot of them were very similar to yours. I think that just looking at over the last 25 years, being able to be a freshman and step into a high school anywhere in the country and immediately contribute has definitely changed from where it was when I first got into the business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not out of the ordinary for a freshman to come into a starting lineup and contribute and be maybe even the leading scorer, depending upon what type of programming you're in. So I know seeing guys over the years, everybody wanted to play. But I think back then, guys were more concerned about where they can go play, but also where they're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Winning titles, having a chance to play for state championships, which schools were taking trips.
Yeah.
I grew up in Oakland, California, so if you went to a school in the Bay Area and you knew that your team was traveling at Christmas to Hawaii, or you were going to the East Coast playing in the Beach Ball Classic or the Slam Dunk to the Beach, or you might have been going down to San Diego and playing, those were all things that I know kids factored in for sure.
That's different.
Yeah. But I don't know about you. I can't wait much longer, man. I mean, I can keep asking you questions, but I know people are sitting here watching this right now, and they want to know, where is Money Michai going to high school this fall?
Well, it was a tough decision. I'd like to thank every school that has reached out to me, but I can only pick one, and I'll be going to St. Benedict's Prep for my 4 years of high school.
Wow. High school in Newark. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Staying close to home, going to a competitive program, and we know that they work hard over there.
Yep.
So I'm glad that are you feeling better now that you've got that off your chest?
I've been waiting to get it off my chest for mad long. I've been trying to get this decision out there the longest, but I'm glad it's finally out.
Okay, your friend's been asking you every day, where you going to school?
Every day. Mad assumptions, oh, he's going here, he's going there, but a lot of assumptions.
Well, congratulations to you and your family.
Thank you
for making this huge decision, but it's a decision that's going to start the next chapter of your life.
Yes, sir. I got a question for you that goes beyond the bounds. What things should I be focusing on before entering high school?
Ooh. How much time we got here?
Season starts. I know season starts in like December, mid-December, something like that.
Okay. I think that you should be focusing on spending time with your classmates right now. 8th grade, I'm still very close with 5 or 6 of my 8th grade friends. I can remember things that we did, things that I wouldn't want anyone else to know about. But those bonds that you've created, all the sweat equity you have in those relationships, I would focus on these next 2.5 months spending as much time with them, because you're not going to get this back. I'm not sure if any of your other classmates are also going to St. Benedict's, but I think that you're going to miss them in different ways as you get older. You're going to look back, the things you guys did, all the workouts you guys did, the traveling, the stuff you guys did at lunchtime. So I would try to embrace these next 10 to 12 weeks at school the best you can and make the most of them. Because once summer hits,
summer league starts up and everybody goes their respective routes.
Coach is going to be on your head, wanting you to come in. He's going to say you're not strong enough, you're not fast enough, you got to get this, you got to get that. You're going to be excited. You're going to have your EYBL sessions going on in July. The summer's going to fly by. So making the most out of the time you have right now with the people you care about in 8th grade right now. That would be my number one recommendation.
Thank you.
Well, you did it.
Yeah. It's finally over. The wait is over.
Definitely.
I was released, man. That was a release. That was a real release on my body. I had to get that out. Holding that in and bottling that up. I had to get that out.
Good. Remember, what makes us different is we're coming from 2 different dynamic perspectives. You got young money Michai here, who's one of the top rising freshman point guards in the country. And then you got me. I've seen a little bit of everything in my 25 years in the business, and we're going to mix those 2 together to give you a new, fresh perspective every week.
Stay in the game for more in-depth discussions and insights into the future of the game of basketball.
Michai, tell all the fans where they can follow you at.
You can follow me at Money Michai on all social media platforms.
And feel free to check me out on Instagram at The Real C Rivers and on my website at Chris Rivers Rap. That's RAPP.com.
Big shout out to our sponsors, KLH2O Alkaline Water. Upgrade your hydration. You can get yours at www.klh2oalkaline.com. And you know I always got to keep my thing. Use code Michai on their website, www.crispy-nyc.com for 15% off your order.
Now thank y'all for balling with us on Beyond the Bounce.